The 1960s were a time of great change. America was evolving. People were becoming more aware of their impact on the environment. They saw polluted rivers. Smog filled the air in cities, making it hard to breathe. People knew something had to change. Pollution was not just an eyesore. It was becoming a serious health hazard. Children and the elderly were particularly vulnerable to the effects of bad air. The environment was hurting. The health of Americans was at risk. Across the country, a movement was growing. People were demanding cleaner air and water. They wanted a healthier planet. This growing environmental awareness set the stage for landmark legislation. A new law was on the horizon. In 1962, a book called Silent Spring was published. It was written by a biologist named Rachel Carson. The book was a wake-up call. It exposed the dangers of pesticides like DDT. Carson's book was a game changer. It showed how pesticides were harming wildlife. Birds were dying. The book's title, Silent Spring, referred to the absence of birdsong. Silent Spring became a bestseller. It ignited a national debate about environmental protection. People started questioning the use of harmful chemicals. Carson's work helped to inspire the modern environmental movement. Many people played a role in the fight for clean air. Senators like Edmund Muskie championed environmental legislation. He understood the urgency of the issue. Muskie worked tirelessly to craft a bill that would protect public health. Community activists also played a crucial role. They organized protests and raised awareness. They demanded action from their elected officials. These activists were on the front lines of the fight for clean air. The Clean Air Act was the result of a collective effort. It was a testament to the power of grassroots activism. It showed what could be accomplished when people demanded change. Section 4. A breath of fresh legislation, the Clean Air Act of 1970. In 1970, President Richard Nixon signed the Clean Air Act into law. This landmark legislation marked a turning point in environmental policy. The act set national air quality standards. The Clean Air Act aimed to reduce air pollution from various sources. It targeted emissions from factories and power plants. It also addressed pollution from vehicles. The act gave regulatory power to the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA. The EPA was tasked with enforcing the new standards. The agency played a critical role in implementing the act's provisions. Section 5. A new era of action strengthening protections in 1990. The Clean Air Act was amended in 1990. These amendments strengthened the original law. They addressed issues like acid rain and ozone depletion. The 1990 amendments introduced a cap-and-trade system for sulfur dioxide emissions. This innovative approach helped reduce acid rain. It demonstrated the effectiveness of market-based solutions. The amendments also phased out ozone-depleting substances. These chemicals were harming the ozone layer, which protects us from harmful radiation. The phase-out was a major environmental success story. Section 6. A legacy of cleaner air shaping environmental policies. The Clean Air Act has had a profound impact. It has significantly improved air quality in the United States. The act has saved countless lives and improved public health. The law has served as a model for other countries. It has inspired similar legislation around the world. The Clean Air Act's legacy extends far beyond American borders. The fight for clean air continues. New challenges, like climate change, require ongoing efforts. The Clean Air Act provides a framework for addressing these emerging threats. It reminds us that we have the power to protect our planet for future generations.